Okay, so classes, and so we're going to be talking about inheritance, get, set methods, and inheritance. So get, set methods, and inheritance. So here we got a class defined um, with an attribute with set and get methods. So we've got attribute example, and this is, you see how we got this equal sign sitting here. This is saying that when this receives um, its value here, when this thing is called and it's receiving its value, it's setting this value um, equal to this instance variable here, right? So attribute example is going to be equal to attribute example, and there is another method inside this class called attribute example. Same identical name here. And this one is going to be the one that's going to be used to call in order to return the value that was set in the previous method. Okay, so this little chunk here is something called a set method, and this chunk here is what's called a get method. And for a little bit more explanation on that and like what's going on with this equal sign up here, you can kind of grab this URL that's here and go for some deeper reading. I'm not going to visit that site just yet because there's a lot more content that I want to cover for this vid. So let's check out what's going on down here. So instantiate the class and use set and get methods. So here on line 25, we've got my class equal to my class.new. We're using that to instantiate the class and bring our object into existence. And here we are calling this method and assigning it a value, of 27. So when we call the get version of this method, notice it doesn't have equal sign, so that's going to be calling this get version. Do the rocket, and then I run that sucker. We get 27 to come back out, right? So here we are setting it, and then right next to that, or right beneath that, we are getting it, right? This is something that gets done a lot in code, and in Ruby there is a way to kind of shorten all this bit of business, and that way is this guy. So we could say something like class, can I hit this? Oops. Oh shoot, I was hoping tab completion would take care of that, but it is not. Class, can I do a, no, doesn't let me do that, okay. All right, so anyway, let's just do this. Class, my class, and I'll put the in here, there we go. And let's see, Adder, Accessor. So we would use this thing called Adder Accessor, which is a way of doing both get and set all at once, right? So there's a combined version of that. And we'll say attribute, attribute. Look at me, I can't even get that out there. Attribute example, and there we go. So Adder Accessor, attribute example, and now when I do all that business from before, I'm going to say, I'm just going to actually cheat. Just right now I'm going to, well, I want to comment this out because I don't want this to show up. There we go. Okay, so now I'm doing it this way. We got my class, add accessor, and giving it the, let's do this, let's give it another value instead. I'll say 72 instead of that. So theoretically this should do its thing, right? Ta-da! Okay, so that's pretty cool, right? So now instead of writing all this business up here, right, like this, you can do it all in just one line, and that's pretty neat. So add accessor again is the way I'm doing the get set all at one time, right? So let's see, what else? What else? What else? What's next? Oh yeah, initialize. Okay, so let's say. Let's say we want to define a class with an attribute with initializer. So I'll do something like this. I'll say my class and add our accessor. Oops, I scored. Accessor. And get it. Attribute example. And this time we'll do, that one works here. This time we'll do initialize attribute will have value. And we'll give that an instance variable. Excuse me, you kind of hit the keyboard too hard there. Alright, so now we've got attribute value example. Okay, cool. So so I'm defining a class with an attribute with an initializer, right? Initialize. And now when I instantiate this class using .new, I can instantiate it with a value. So because I've got that inside initialize, right? So that would look like this. That would say my class equals my class.new. So this time I can say year Star Wars came out, and my class.attribute underscore example, right? And give me a little hash rocket. And so now I got 77, right? I was gonna, oh, I see. Okay, we get these, because I got the same name class here for the example. So that's what's this little message is. Because, hey, you've got this my class defined up here, and now we're redefining it and redefining it. Okay. So you get the idea, right? Yeah. So here we're setting up, again, we're setting up this class with the ability to receive on an instantiation, right at its initialization point, right? That's pretty cool. Now, let's talk a little bit about inheritance. About this. Inheritance, if I can spell it right. There we go. Yeah. A little bit about inheritance. Let's see. Let's say I've got let's say I've got a class called animal, and an animal has a method called move, and in that move, in that behavior move, we're going to give him, I'm going to say I can move. Yeah, I can move, yay. Okay, so now we're going to define some sort of secondary class, subclass, and a good subclass for an animal would be mammal. While not all animals are mammals, this particular subclass of animal will be mammals. Right? So this is going to inherit mammal, right? Extend mammal here. Animal, excuse me. Mammal will inherit from animal, yeah, and get my end here. And here we can get some more methods. Let's say mammal can eat. Here he's like, yeah, I can eat. I can eat, yeah, yum, yeah, yum, 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 yum. Yeah. Okay, I can eat. I can speak. So let's say I can speak. I speak. Okay, yeah, I'll just keep it like that. For example, and okay, so look at an animal. We've got a mammal. Mammal can speak, and let's see. I want a specific type of a mammal, and let's see for this demonstration. We'll say a monkey, and this monkey will inherit the mammal class above it, right? So this will be a subclass of mammal. And let's see, a monkey can do something specific, right? Instead of just move, it's specific is a little more specific to itself, and so we'll say, okay, oops, come on, wrong, there we go, get over here. I can swing, yay. And let's see, speak. What how do monkeys speak? What do you say? Well, it might be interesting if I keep the method the same name so we can see if it differentiates between the two, yeah? So let's do that. Let's say, how do you do? How do you do? Okay, cool. All right, and okay, so now we've got monkey is a mammal, and mammal is the animal, and we've got animal. Okay, cool. Do we need another mammal? Do I want another mammal? Not really. Okay, I think that'll be enough. All right, so let's actually instantiate some stuff here. Let's say Kong is equal to monkey, and we're going to make him gonna make a new monkey object called Kong, and Kong can move, right? So let's say we gotta run this now. I think it's groovy. Yeah, I can move. Yay! Okay. So what else? What else can Kong do? Kong can eat because Kong is a mammal. He can move and he can eat, right? And what else? So he can eat. He can definitely speak, right? If we're following what's going on up here, so again, he's a mammal. He can first he's an animal, so yes, he can move. Then we know he's a mammal because he can eat and he can speak, right? Because he's inheriting these behaviors. Um, what else? And oh yeah. He's gotta be able to swing. Let's see. So oh yeah, speak should be specific. Speak should be specific to him, right? Because we got two different speaks. We got speak as a monkey and speak as a mammal in general. So let's see what how that scopes out. Yeah. Um, so he can move, he can eat, he can speak, and oh wait, does he swing? Hang on. So can you swing? Can you swing, Kong? All right. So let's get all these rockets rolling and see if I can load them up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, cool. So we got that rolling now. Okay, I can move, I can eat, yum yum, I can swing, and he can speak, right? So he does things specific to a monkey, and he does all the things that a mammal can do, and he does um, whatever an animal can do, right? So each level of these is inheriting, you know, the next group, right? And that's thanks to what's going on here with this little arrow business hanging out right here, right? Um, the monkey class is a subclass of mammal, and mammal is a subclass of animal, right? Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? The animal class. The animal class. Yeah, this is okay. Here's something that's pretty interesting. So let's say some you've got some class, and you want to know what methods does that class contain, right? So there's two different ways to do this. Um, you can use if I can get my system straight. You can inspect this guy, right, with instance methods, and that's in the cheat sheets also. That's for introspection. So buried down in there in the cheat sheet directory, there's that introspection and reflection cheat sheet. You'll see this command in there. So instance methods, um, you can actually ask the class, okay, well, what instance methods, as a class, what instance methods do you have, right? And it will give you all of them, right? So it'll give you the ones that are specific to your class that you just created. Like we got move here. That's what's happening here with symbol move. And then it'll give you like all the instance methods that are available onto a class, right? So you got all these suckers down here. That's like any class. These guys would be available for use. Okay. If you just want to find just these cats, just the ones that you created, you can do this. You can put in false, as a value, and it'll just give you back the method that you created. So it's just this specific class that you created has this specific method, right? So so yeah, so this is interesting. So and kind of curious too. So then, like, what happens if you did mammal, right? So what if we did mammal and we ran this sucker? Okay, so now it's going to show us eat and speak. See, and then what if you did monkey? The same thing should be swing and speak, right? So we said monkey, roll that, swing and speak, right? Okay, so that's just a neat little trick, something useful. But anyway, hopefully that explains some basic inheritance. And so we went over inheritance, we went over adder accessor, and explained get and set methods, and again how those can be just rewritten as an adder accessor. And yeah, that's it for this one.